morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike here. Hope you're having a great day or night. 102 here in Arizona on July 3rd. Gonna be a busy day here. I just dropped off Kim at the doctor. She's got to get some personal girly girl stuff done. I'm gonna run around here for the hours she'll be there and try to find some profits, some thrift shops. Today's video, guys, I'll also talk about my experiment with the junk drawer lots, how it went, what my plans are for that. I'll show you some items that sold recently on eBay. Just really staying busy and productive the past couple days. Thinking a lot about just business in general, right? I do a lot of other things besides just reselling, you know. I run a t-shirt business. I'm in the mix right now of working on something cool to basically accumulate inventory without doing too much work, which I'm not gonna go into great detail on that in today's video, just because it's crazy to talk about an idea in front of 40,000 people, right? But lately, you know, I've been wanting to do something different where I could focus on just gathering inventory at a quick rate without traveling around the thrift stores and traveling around all these places and looking for one-off items. So I'm gonna work on that at some point here today and just kind of jot it down, get some ideas going, just to, you know, put that old pen to the paper. So let's see what we do today. Rolling up here to the Goodwill in Casa Grande, and it's interesting. I gotta say this, you know, all the years of me going to thrift stores, it's definitely changed, and there's definitely opportunities that are out there, but it's not as plentiful as it once was when it comes to thrifting. But that being said, you know, you just gotta go to these stores, you know, and be consistent and try to find something that's there, because you never know. This particular store here, it's hard to find things that sell on Amazon there, right? And but today I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna be optimistic, see what we can find. It's kind of windy out here all of a sudden. Coming out of the Goodwill with some junkage. Junky junk. Show you guys later in the video what I picked up. And I head off to another thrift store. Pulling in here to the Salvation Army on Florence Street in Casa Grande. Busy as always, that is for sure. Try to get some shade over here, man. I need some shade in my life. Look at people are in such a hurry, they're just gonna pull on out. Not even looking. Let's park right here. So I'm gonna run here. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's half off day, so we'll see if we can find some gems in here. Quite a bit of people in the parking lot. So wish me luck. No, seriously, wish me luck. Catching them sleep, man, in that freaking thrift store. Holy cow, did I score, guys. Wait to see what I got. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. Kim was texting me, so I gotta run over there and pick her up. Sounds like everything went pretty well. But man, for as many cars as there is here, I don't know what people are doing. Because I just hit me at home runs. Home runs. Craziness. I didn't have high expectations for going out today for just about 45 minutes. And actually, I'm glad I went to a couple thrift stores I did. I picked up some really nice luxury brands, which you got to be careful with, honestly. You know, there's a lot of fakes that are out there. But at the same point in time, you know, gosh, I mean, thrift stores overlook things, you know, and they always overlook things. So a lot of people always say, and I see it in Facebook, it's in YouTube, there's no more money to be made now at thrift shops. That statement is just false, you know, unless you're in an area where your thrift store is just not getting the goods. Because you gotta find a thrift store that has the goods, right? So, yeah, I'm excited, and it's like anything else, you know, you go out there and you're hunting for stuff, and then you get that thrill, you get that sweat going down you get the goosebumps, you go, you know, the craziness, and then when you score stuff, it's like a drug. Let's talk about the junk drawer lots that I set up some weeks back, and let me just say this off the bat. I'm gonna say it was a success. You know, I threw 2 up there, and they both sold. Now, I wasn't too pleased with how much money they went for, but I was happy that on my first try here, they both sold. So this was one of them here that had the coins, the Pez, the watches, the jadeite, and rocks, and all that stuff I showed in a previous video. And I ended up getting a bid, and went for $2.95 plus $14.65 shipping for a total of $17.60. I did make a couple bucks off the shipping. let me just say this, it was interesting, you know. It had a lot of watchers, but there was no Action Jackson on it in terms of bids, which is part of the game. But you know, I'm going to continue doing these here and throwing them out there. Let me show you the next one that I sold too. So here's the other one that I threw out there. Kind of got the same results, same price, $295 plus $1465, $1760. I think it's a good way of getting rid of some junk, but at the same time, you know, I got to put some more items in here that are more appealing, I think, and be consistent. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start to put together 5 to 10 of these junk drawer lots set up every week to end on Sunday, because Sunday for me on auctions does very, very well. And I think that this could be a good way to move inventory, right? I do a lot of storage units. I've got a lot of stuff that is just the smaller end stuff that I think I can start moving here and maybe get a little bit of a following in terms of people bidding it up a little bit more. But overall, let me just say this. It was fun creating these junk drawer lots, and it was interesting watching all the watchers and the views. And I'm going to call it a success because, you know, it did get bids. I didn't get rich, but both of the lots that I threw up there did sell. So I'd recommend if you're out there, maybe give it a try as well. We'll keep you posted in future videos of how more junk drawer lots do for me in the future. All right, let me dive in and show you guys what I picked up at the thrift shop. I spent roughly $47 and some change. These are some JVC SX Gold blank premium quality VHS tapes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. There's about 7 of them right there. And they're all brand new sealed, so that should do pretty well. I thought this was kind of neat. Yeti coolers built for the Wild hat. Obviously, Yeti anything is expensive, so I figured for $1.99, maybe somebody wants a Yeti hat. Pretty nice looking hat there. Was standing at the Goodwill, and the guy was looking at me when I was picking these up, and he's like, "Oh, let me see those." I'm like, "Well, actually, I'm buying them." "Well, I still want to see them." I'm like, "Well, sorry." This is a Spalding 100% nylon stitched baseball glove. But what's neat about this one is, I don't know if you can see that right there, it's the Roger Maris version of it. Superflex Web, RMA Spalding 42-335, made in USA. It's in fairly decent shape for its age. That should do pretty well. We'll see how it goes. Gloves like this, I don't really look them up. I mean, it's got Roger Maris on it, so I figure, hey, why not? It's got to be worth some money, right? This is another this is a catcher's mitt, and this one's from Yogi Berra, which is neat there. $2.99 is what I spent for this. This is another Spalding 42-739, in pretty excellent condition, to be honest with you. So obviously these came from the same household, I'm assuming, from probably the 60s these were made, mid-60s, late 60s gloves. And it's pretty crazy they were sitting in somebody's house for what? Let's say late 60s, so 70s, 30, 48 years. That's pretty nuts. So we'll see what the value of these are on eBay. I'm really trying to avoid looking at some of the clothing when I'm at the thrift stores because it's just, I've got a lot of it, and it's kind of slow moving at times. Obviously, I'm looking for gems, and that's why I picked up this pair here. It's a pair of men's pants. Fugly looking pants, but the brand on it is called Loudmouth, and these are golf pants. Paid $4.53 on them, size 40, good size. They're kind of plain for Loudmouth. Usually Loudmouth are wild and crazy, but I figured for $4, let's see if I can get $40 for them. This next stuff here, it's all vinyl records. There's just a stack of them here. Nothing too crazy in here. They're just in really pristine condition. Honky Tonk Piano played by Seamus O'Gould. Golden Age of Dixieland. There was some 101 Strings vinyl records in here, which I've done pretty well with those in the past. And that's what I mean by 101 Strings, stuff like that. So there's just a bunch of, nothing crazy, nothing exotic, but these do sell, and they're all over the board, obviously, like anything with vinyl. But yeah, I got a little stack here. My one thrift store sells them for $0.25, so you know, I don't know where else I can get vinyl records for $0.25 at, unless I'm buying them out of a storage unit. But yeah, that's not too bad of a find there for all these little vinyl records. Here's a couple nice finds as well. This is a Gucci handbag, made in Italy, and I got to be honest with you guys, these things, when you see them, you got to first think, man, are these fake? So the stitching and everything on here looks to be pretty spot on, to be honest with you. So I got to do some more research on it to see if it's a true Gucci handbag. I paid $2.99 for it. So we'll see how that one goes. This next one here, I paid up a little bit, $6.99. This is a Miss Me backpack. Very nice backpack. I did look this one up on eBay, and the comps are kind of all over the place, anywhere from $30 to $60. It's in fairly good shape. There is some wear on it, but overall, not too bad there. This blingy bling stuff people like, and it does sell on eBay. And the last two items I picked up are shoes. There's some really good ROI in shoes if you can find the right brands and get them cleaned up, and they got to be in good condition. This is a brand called Ariat, men's kind of a cowboy western boot. It's in pretty good shape. There's some dust and dirt on the bottom of these, which I'll get cleaned up. And but you know, these things like this, I mean, they're not cheap in the stores. There's no doubt about it, you know. And there's a, just in case you guys don't know what this Ariat is, there's the logo there. I mean, I think these are $149 or $200 in the store. So I'm thinking I can get, what did I pay for these? I paid up $10.50 for these. So I think I can get $40 to $50 on this used pair here once I clean them up. And the last one here is just, it's a standard shoe. You look at it, you see this all the time in a thrift shop when you're walking around. But these are men's Coach, kind of slip-on type dress shoes there. And they're in decent shape. They appear to be, and they look everything that I've seen to be legit. They feel, the quality feels amazing on them. They don't feel cheap. So it's just amazing to me what people donate at thrift stores. I'll keep saying it, and I say it over and over and over. You know, I'm thankful that people donate this stuff so I can make a living off it. And it's truly remarkable that some days you go to the thrift store, there's nothing. The next day you find some gems like these. So pretty happy with today's pickup. Again, some $47 and some change. Should definitely make some good money off of this stuff here once I get everything cleaned up and photographed. But that was today's haul. Not too shabby. Okay, let's look at some items I sold on eBay recently. This came out of that DVD haul. It's a DVD Videodrome with James Woods, and this sold for $10.24 shipped. I showed you guys this in a previous video of a toy haul that I picked up for free at the flea market and being able to sell them for parts. This one sold within 24 hours of me posting it. It was that Transformers Armada Unicorn dome part replacement here, and this sold for $12.95 shipped. This came out of that DVD haul. It's that Corsair gaming series power supply. It was new in an open box, and this sold for $75.61 shipped. I paid $7 for the Samsung Hi8 analog camcorder, and fully tested, fully functional, include the power supply. Sold for $58.70 shipped. This Modern Times Charlie Chaplin brand new sealed DVD came out of that DVD haul and sold for $13.31 shipped. This came out of a storage unit. It's a Werewolf Restin' Beast DVD. So a used copy here that sold for $15 plus $4.95 shipping for a total of $19.95 out the door. This is an interesting pickup here. This came out of a storage unit that I haven't released yet on YouTube because it's a lengthy video, but I listed this twice on auction, no action at all, and relisted it as buy it now, best offer, and it sold. It's a Johnny Cash Orange Blossom reel-to-reel. Sold for $39.60 plus $5.50 shipping for a total of $45.10 shipped. This also came out of a previous storage unit I showed here on YouTube, and I'll be honest, it had some stains on it, so I didn't really want to list it as buy it now best offer. I just threw it to auction. It's an Oakland A's Greystone retro jersey. Ended up selling and it actually got bid up to $17.50 plus $7.25 shipping for a total of $24.75 shipped. I picked this up at a thrift shop for $2. It's a 90s game, one of those trivia games. Believe it or not, these are kind of in demand. You know, these and the Friends and the Seinfeld games. You got to just be careful when you're finding these, just to look to see what people are doing on eBay, because some people go board game bonkers selling these things on eBay for $4.99 for free shipping. This one is not the case. It sold for $26.40 shipped. This also came out of that free toy haul that was at the flea market that I got for free, that I was showing you guys how to sell the replacement parts in these. And another two Transformers 2003 Unicron. Little spare parts here, some looks like they're hip replacement parts. Ended up selling for $13.16 shipped. This also came out of that DVD haul. It's a used copy of the Shaun of the Dead Steelbook, which was complete, 2-disc special. Sold for $10.52 shipped. And the last item came out of that DVD haul. I had a bunch of CDs. Classic Rock Christmas. Brand new sealed copy. Yes, Christmas sells year-round on the internet. Craziness! This one sold for $12.28, shipped out the door. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed the fireworks. Go out there, be great. Next time I'm out of here, peace. Vlog